And I'm reminded that I still got 6 months to back out of this challenge, okay? So I just wanted to see that out there, all right? And welcome to all of you in this chilly morning, and but what a great place to be and sharing time with Rotarians. So in this brief time that I've got, I'd like to share a little bit about my background and talk about my theme and my vision for my DG year starting in July 1st. Rotary International has a new theme every year, and the purpose of that is to, the theme guides to our priorities and the actions that we should take. And I was at the International Assembly in Orlando a couple of weeks ago, and that's where all the 500 district governors elects from the world get together and have a graduation, because it's a three-year journey to get to district governor. And Rotary International President-elect Yinka, who's from Nigeria, announced at that conference the new theme for the 26-27 year, and it's Create Lasting Impact. Yeah, don't hold away. Okay, come on. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, you know, I want to be in Thursday. Okay, all right. And so a little bit on the personal side, and we all make decisions in our lives. And as I reflect on all the decisions that I've made, the best decision I ever made was asking my wife Nancy to marry me. Well, she didn't say right away. She said she put me on the list, and I was on. There was 4, and the 2 people they kind of got, and so yeah. But yeah, we excuse me. We raised 4 kids, and they're grown now, and they have their families, and they've given us 11 grandchildren. Wow. Yeah, and they're just like rabbits. Yeah, and it's kind of unusual. They're all in this area because in today's world, people are moving around, so the cousins get together, and part of my passion is about with children because of my family and grandchildren. I used to be a child too, but my passion for the last 40 years, I've been on the board of directors of the Connecticut Burns Care Foundation. It's a foundation. Some of you may be familiar with it, right? And the foundation hosts an annual camp for kids, ages 8 to 18, who suffered a serious burn injury. And it's a place where the kids can go and take off their shirts and just be a kid. And our executive director, who's doing a wonderful job. He's been out and visited a lot of Rotaries because Rotary clubs have been very, very generous in supporting this, my passion here at the foundation. But our executive director is Dominic Montuano, the president of if you'd stand up for Dominic, okay? He's the president of the Stratford Club, a Rotarian, okay? So my second best decision was when I decided to join Rotary. I joined on January 24th. Oh wait, what's today? I am now celebrating 18 years as a Rotarian because I became a Rotarian in 25. Things, okay? And it's such a great thing that we know about Rotary, and we make a lot of friends and so on. And I had I was sharing that with my friend, you meet a lot of friends and everything. He said, why, at your age, why do you want to get more friends? I said, if I don't get new friends, I'm not going to have any. I'm from the Milford Club, a past president, and then joined the DG track 3 years ago. One of our fundraisers was a gold raffle, and we're going to. The first prize was 3 1-ounce gold coins, total of $7,500, and we had 500 tickets, $100 a ticket. So we raised $50,000, it was going to be a really great thing. Now, $100 is really kind of steep. So I talked to my family, and I said, the 3 of them, I said, why don't we all chip in? Everybody buy a ticket, and the 4 of us, and if anyone wins, we can kind of divvy it up, okay? Now, I never get anything. I'm not lucky. I never win anything, and wouldn't you know, I got the text. They did the drawing, and they said, Don, you won. Oh my God. So I thought, I sent a text to the other 3 families, and I said, I really appreciate you put the $100 in, but I felt like I really kind of pressured you, and and I've really been kind of serious about that, and I just. So when we meet on Sunday, we're going to meet Sunday for dinner, and I said, I'll give you the $100 back, okay? All right? And this is true, within 4 minutes, I got 3 texts, and it all said the same thing. Bullshit. You won, okay? I said, oh, no. All right. The theme that I've chosen for my year is for the children. It's for the children, because we're going to create lasting impact as we take care of the children. And I chose the theme because of my passion about the children, but it's because also it'll help all of us to improve the results in our clubs. And here's why. This theme is going to accelerate the success of all the things that we do in our clubs. Because here's what happens. When people ask what Rotary does, we often respond, we meet weekly, we raise money and projects and all that. But, that's all true, but it's not really compelling. People don't join Rotary because of meetings or bylaws and all that. What people want when they join Rotary, they want their lives to matter. And that's why my theme for the coming up year is simple, powerful, and urgent for the children. Because when Rotary focuses on children, everything falls into place. Why? Let me ask a question. Why do we fund the clean water projects, fight polio, invest in peace and education, and grow the foundation? Because at the core of every one of those efforts is a child. A child who deserves a healthy start in life, access to education, hope for a better future. When we say for the children, we're not narrowing Rotary's mission, we're clarifying it. This theme speaks loudly to potential members, parents, grandparents, teachers, young professionals, business leaders, Gen Zers, the millennials. Everybody understands children. Everybody cares about children. So let's talk about membership, for example, because this is where the theme becomes transformational. For so long, our invitation to potential members was always on, come for a weekly lunch. We have up a speaker, readers money and all that. Well, that's what we do, but it's not inspiring. Now, imagine this invitation to a prospective member. Come visit our club and see and hear what we do, because what we do changes the lives of children right here in our communities and around the world. That's a different conversation. We don't recruit people to Rotary. We invite them to join with us to protect children in literacy programs and food scholarships and the like. So what about how does this impact on the Rotary Foundation? The foundation is not a bank account, it's a promise to children that we'll never meet. When we give to the foundation, we're investing in clean water and education and all the wonderful things. Every dollar is given, says a child's future matters. So if we frame foundation giving for the children, generosity increases because donors give to impact, not to institutions. And polio is not a Rotary project. Polio is a Rotary promise, a promise that no child anywhere should be paralyzed by a disease that we know how to prevent. When Rotarians talk about polio eradication, we're not talking about history. We're talking about today's children and tomorrow's world. And ending polio means a healthier generation, stronger health systems, a permanent gift to humanity. This is Rotary at its best when it's for the children. Take a look at public image and peace. Here's the truth. A lot of people don't understand what Rotary is about, and because we haven't told our story clearly, all right? But when everybody will, and when we talk about this theme, everybody will understand this. Rotary helps children. When we leave with that message, our image improves, our impact is visible. In our peace initiative, peace isn't an abstract concept. Peace is a child who goes to school instead of to war, has an opportunity instead of despair, grows up believing cooperation is possible. Peace begins for the children. As I take on the role of the district governor, I'm asking my clubs to consider doing three things. View every project that you're undertaking through the lens of the child. How does this help a child's future? Number two, change the membership conversation that we've been having and tell your story. Show the community how Rotary is changing children's lives. Because if we do this, we will achieve these goals in the new Rotary year. We're going to grow membership. We're going to increase foundation giving. And we're going to strengthen our image. And we're going to leave a lasting hope. Rotary has been changing the world for over a century. But the future of Rotary and the future of the world belongs to the next generation. This year, let's make our work clearer. Let's make our message stronger. Let's make our impact unmistakable. Let's do it for the children. Because when we do that, thank you. When we do that, what we're doing in the way we get the food and we get the clothing and all of that and the protection, what are we doing? We're building hope. Do you want a world where we have better hope for better things to come? Is that something that makes sense? Yeah, it does. Because without hope, we don't take action and we suffer. We need to be the ones who can help people to get hope again, to see a way forward. Are you with me on this? Yes. All right? Do you believe in that? Okay? Because if you do, okay, I want you to share that. And by the way, if there is a time that comes in your life or somebody in your club comes to you and says, I'm sorry, I can't see the hope, okay? I just don't see in my situation, I don't have the hope. When that happens, I want you to share this story with them. When somebody who says they don't have hope, that their situation is hopeless. I want them to think about that lobster that's sitting in a tank outside a restaurant on the Titanic. That lobster never gave up, okay? He had hope and everything. Thank you very, very much, and God bless you, and I'm an honor to be here to serve with you, and I'm looking to this year. Thank you so much.